it's healthy for me. Being a veteran and being from the streets, instead of me taking pills, instead of me drinking, I quit drinking 2 years ago. This is my therapy. People gotta find something for therapy. The world can get on your nerves, but therapy can be what helps you soothe your mind, reading books, even preaching. You know, you have to be special to be a preacher. You have to be special to be a nurse. You have to be special to be a teacher.
It's a calling.
Everybody can't do that. Everybody can't be a police officer. Everybody can't be a bum either. You gotta start teaching your kids to read, man. How many kids can do cursive? How many kids can write their own name? How many kids know what a blue ink pen, a black ink pen, and a red ink pen is for? Some adults don't even know that. Black, you write in black, that's personal. You write in blue, that's corporate. You write in red, that's blood. Well, who's gonna teach you that? So it's all natural science, natural being. People be saying, ill word. How can we build ourselves into a strong nation? Stop listening to white folks. Number one. You can't continue to listen to somebody that writes everything and make it about them. You did everything. You did it. How can you come from way in the mountains? Did not wash your behind. Did not clean yourself. You did not eat. You did not cook. You was eating raw food. All of a sudden, to tell you how you got over here. All of a sudden, to tell you how they made a big old giant ship and put thousands and thousands of black folks in a boat, and it's only about 10 of y'all. 10 people put thousands of people in a boat, in a ship. They didn't even have ships back then. They had boats. So how you gonna put these 1,000 people on this ship that you didn't really know how to make? Put ammunition in that ship. Plus you gotta have a crew and sail 6 months through the Atlantic Ocean, the worst ocean in the world, the worst ocean, and cross that mud without even getting hit by some pirates. You gotta have some ammunition. You gotta fight. So, how you gonna carry all that weight in some wooded ships? You were enslaved, not enslaved. E-N slave is different than I-N slave. We still POWs. And we're POWs because we've been hacked by a thing called the Voters' Right Act. When we begin to vote, we gave up our rights to this land. And that's it. And that's a people saying, "Word, you talking crazy." Well, look at the statistics. During Reconstruction, 1863, when the Squatters' Law was passed, who ended up with the land? The slaves that came over here on them ships, and them white folks that came here on them ships. Those ships got all the land. They're immigrants. And immigrants still doing this. They're doing the same thing with immigrants today. And what do? Sit down and say, okay. But when somebody like me stand up there and say something, now you all on my back. Why you on my back? You know what I'm saying? Why you coming at me? You think you know anything? You think you did? You think? Why you coming at me? You don't go up to that white dude over there that's putting a mud hole in your ass. But you come and kick me. You come and shoot me. But when the cop come, you go and hide everything. What you running for? You ain't never seen me run from a cop. Nowhere I lived at, you never seen me run from a cop. You ask all them police officers in Washington. Yeah, some of y'all try to get me. I'm a street dude. I used to live on top, I used to live down below. And sometimes in the middle. I had that swimming pool over there. Do you know that's supposed to be an Olympic-sized swimming pool? Why you don't have an Olympic-sized swimming pool? There was money there for it. Who spent it? Your government spent it, your local government spent it because of the simple fact that park and recreation is a part of the general, it doesn't have its own society. You know, like you got the water department, you got the electric department, you got the trash department, you got all these different departments. So why is Park and Rec still within the general funds? So that means that anything that goes into Park and Rec, you don't have no money because the simple fact they're using it in the funds. So now you wonder why you paying $100 something for a kid to go play football? A little girl to put on a cheerleading outfit? Do you know how much money that cost the Washington, Wilkes folks, Athens, Oglethorpe, and all the other counties because they refused to change the funds. They refused to put Park and Rec as its own entity. And if it was its own entity, you'll get more money. And the reason why you still get more money for grants and stuff is because they are hiding it in the general funds. When are people gonna wake up to that? When is Washington gonna have an audit? When is Athens, Georgia? When is Athens gonna have an audit? I promise you do an audit in Washington, you're gonna be wanting to kill everybody that's in city government. If you ever find out where that money went. Where all the drug money went. It was thousands and thousands and thousands, probably millions of dollars made in the streets of Wilmington. In the streets of Washington. Where's that money at? Ask yourself that question. Where's the money at? See, I do everything I can with the twins and them because I see what they're doing. They motivate me. But when y'all gonna get motivated? It is what it is. Till y'all get motivated, come on walk with me. I'm ready to throw the nuts up. But you gotta be ready to throw them up with me. It's time for me to go. We'll do this again. Peace out. Word life.